What's up, HASfit Tribe? It's your personal trainer, Coach Kozak.
I'm Claudia, and this is a full body dumbbell workout that you can do at home.
Today's strength training routine will help you build lean muscle and improve strength.
We also recommend having several weights available to you so that you can switch up the resistance as needed.
Now let's go. All right, let's begin with a warm up for our full bodies. A couple moves for you here. Our first one is going to be a deep squat plus an overhead extension. Let's start with our feet hip width apart. You maybe even have our toes out ever so slightly. And I'm going to sit back into a deep squat. And at the same time, I'm going to bring my straight arms overhead and stand back up. So on every repetition, I want you to inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. Trying your best to keep that chest up, even though you're going to probably feel the urge or sensation to bend over at your waist, but fight it. Keep those feet flat. We don't want to fall back onto our heels or forward onto our toes. So
right, just making sure your weight is evenly distributed, maybe mid-foot.
Yeah.
It's kind of the feeling that you're going for there in your feet.
Every time trying to get just a little bit deeper, pressing yourself, pushing yourself. And same thing with those arm extensions, getting them back a little further. Last one, here we go. Breathe in and breathe out. Great mobility drill. Speaking of great mobility drills, let's move into our next one. We're gonna do a multi-planar lunge. I'm going to come down into a high plank position. So hinging at my waist, putting my hands on the floor, walking out into a high plank position or a push-up position. Now I'm gonna take my right foot and bring it by my right hand, best that you can. Now I'm gonna take my right elbow and I'm gonna pry out on that knee. So opening that hip up, it's a hip pry. And I'm gonna take that right hand, reach through, and then rotate, T-rotation, reach up to the sky, following with my eyes. Hand back down to the floor. Right foot back to starting position. Now let's do the same thing on the left side. Left foot up by the left hand. Left elbow pressing out on that knee. Open that hip up. And then reach through. And then to the sky. Hold. And hand back down. Let's do the same thing back on the opposite side now. This one move is hitting so many muscle groups. I don't think I have time to mention them all, but it is a full body move working on multiple planes of movement. Just if you're only going to do one warm-up move, this might be the one to do. All right, one last time on that left side.
No need to name them all. You can probably feel it.
You can feel them all. That's for darn
You can
sure.
definitely feel them all.
I can feel them all. Especially my hips on this one today. Who knew my hips were so tight? Surprise! And then reach up.
Said nobody.
And hand back down. And back up. Upright position. Take a moment here. Deep breath. All right.
Hopefully you don't have the urge to pass out.
Hopefully not. Take a couple deep breaths if you do. All right, so we are going to move into our strength training session, and we're going to alternate between two complementary exercises to get started here. Our first one is going to be an Arnold press. It's a shoulder press movement. We're going to be pressing overhead. We need 2 dumbbells, and we are going to perform 12 repetitions in total for this move. We're gonna have good posture, feet are hip width apart. We're gonna start with those dumbbells up in a rack position, dumbbells by our chin, palms facing us. Now I'm gonna press overhead and rotate at the same time, and then control the way back down. 12 repetitions, we're doing it together. Ready, and begin. I want you to keep that core braced throughout this move. That means it's tight, 360 degrees all the way around.
We also want to make sure that our pelvis is stacked directly underneath our rib cage. So that will also help you when it comes to proper breathing, ensuring that you're exhaling as you push up and inhaling down.
And we're controlling that lowering, that descent or eccentric portion of the move. It'd be a lot easier just to allow the dumbbells to fly down. But we're not here for easy. We are here for results. Working our shoulders, upper back, triceps, all at the same time here.
Come on, 2 more.
Last 2, finish strong. And here we go, last one. Oh, there it is.
Nice
All
work.
right, so we're gonna give our shoulders a break and we're gonna move for our posterior chain. We're gonna want a pretty heavy weight for this next one. We're gonna do a dumbbell sumo deadlift plus power pull. So I'm gonna go a little heavier than I went on that shoulder press, Arnold press move. Again, 2 dumbbells needed for this next one. And we do need this break in between. It is necessary for today's strength training routine to get a good 30 to 45 seconds rest in between each. Big breath.
Thank you for the reminder.
I'm gonna have my feet wide, toes pointed out. That's that sumo stance. I'm going to sit back, weight in my hips, down, and as I come up, big power pull. Elbows up high, reset into the next repetition. All right, 10 in total.
Ooh.
Ready? And begin. Sit back. Power pull up. Reset. So every repetition, resetting, and return those dumbbells. Feet stay flat, head and chest up. Big power pull every time. Get those elbows up high. Working our hamstrings, glutes, upper and lower back. Building that power factor.
Woo. Make sure you exhale as you pull up. That's 6.
Keep that back straight. Don't come forward onto your toes or back onto your heels.
2 more. Let's go.
Here we go. Breathe in on the way down. Exhale on the way up. Last one. All right.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so again, we're taking that break in between. One more round of this superset, these 2 exercises. You got a little feel for these exercises. Now you can decide which weight is appropriate for you.
I definitely felt those sumo power pulls somewhat in my shoulders. So it almost feels like double.
We're well.
A little bit of double duty.
Posterior shoulder on that one, back of the shoulder.
That's true. That's
so
true.
get your weight ready. We're gonna I'll go back to our second set of Arnold presses for 12 repetitions. If your first set was too easy, increase the weight. If it was too difficult, decrease the weight.
Okay.
But here we are.
Pelvis stacked underneath the rib cage, so no booty flare out.
Ready position. And begin. Control that way down on every repetition. Inhale on the way down. Exhale, big power on the way up.
Don't use any momentum from your legs.
Yeah, it's not a push press. It's all upper body on this one.
That's 6.
Halfway. Every repetition is getting you just that much closer to your goals. Getting stronger. Come on.
Come on. 3 more. 10.
Keep controlling that lowering phase. I'm feeling it too.
Last one. Come on.
Woo. Okay, that was 12. All right, back to our sumo deadlift and power pull. Again, if you weren't feeling it, time to increase the weight.
That's right.
Don't be scared. I don't want to hear anybody out there saying, well, I didn't really feel it, Coach Kozak. Increase your weight. That's all I got to tell you.
That's the only way you're going to get stronger too. Progressive overload. The stronger
And
you
I'm
get.
mostly speaking to the females out there. Some of you females definitely know how to lift weights and increase your resistance, but some of you are still scared to do so. Do not be scared. My wife's a good example of that. Bam! Hey, we don't want to scare them with that.
But also
just joking.
for the women, it's good for your joints. It's good for your bone density. You need to have weight-bearing exercises in your repertoire.
And the more muscle we have, the more fat we burn at rest. Okay, second set. Sumo deadlifts. Ready. Position, stand up. And begin. Sit back. And 10. Big power pull.
Exhale. Inhale down. Exhale up.
Excellent. Really focus on that core tight throughout. Don't let it get loose. Use that power from your legs to help pull those dumbbells up.
That's 5. 5 more. That's 6.
Get that back straight. We don't want rounding here. Getting closer. Come on.
2 more.
That's 9. Finish strong. Last one. Yes, that's 10. All right, we're working on those biceps with the next one. We need 2 dumbbells for some wall curls. A moderate weight for this one, not super heavy. We need to work our way over to a wall or a door. If you don't have anything you can lean up against, you can still just do a normal curl, but this is the way we're gonna recommend today. Back is flat. Gonna get that upper arm flat up against the wall. And now I'm going to perform a curl, only bending at the elbow. You see that, right? Control the way back down. Don't put a hole in your wall for 12 repetitions in total.
I think he's mostly talking to me.
Mostly. We gotta keep these walls nice for videos, folks, because I'm the repairman. Okay, here we go in 3, 2, 1. And I'm not a very good repairman, so gotta keep it nice.
Exhale.
Inhale on the way down. So this is a great move to isolate those biceps. Normally when we do a curl out in space, we're able to, even if we're trying not to, we're able to kind of get a swing in, our shoulders help. We get a little momentum in there.
Halfway.
No momentum up against this wall. So you'll find you probably won't be able to use as heavy as a weight as maybe you usually do for a set of 12 curls. And that's all right. The whole point is to exhaust the muscles.
3 more.
Really isolating them, working the biceps as well as your forearms and grip on this.
Ooh, 1 more.
I'm already feeling the pump.
Oh my
Last
goodness.
one. All right.
Yes.
So we're gonna give those arms a break and we're moving back to our lower body. We've got a combo exercise. It's a squat plus a reverse lunge. We need 2 dumbbells for our next one. A heavier weight for this one, what you might consider for a lower body exercise. We're gonna perform this one for 8 repetitions, but it is a combo. So feet are hip width apart, dumbbells are at my side. Good posture, sitting back into a full range of motion squat. Come all the way up. Now I'm gonna step back with my right leg, drop both knees to a 90, back up, that's 1. And then the next rep, we'll do the reverse lunge on the opposite side. All right, doing it together. Ready, and begin. Full range of motion on that squat. Step back with our right leg. Good posture. That's 1. Back to the squat. So not a race. And if you're able to do these fast, you're probably not using enough weight. So control. Heard me say it before, these strength exercises, strength workouts, focusing on time under tension.
Ooh.
Control, control, control.
4 more.
Fighting against that resistance is what's gonna lead to improvement and change. Don't allow those knees to come in either on that squat.
2 more.
1 more on each reverse lunge. Yes, here we go, feeling good. Last squat. All right, we can set those dumbbells down. And as you may notice, you're getting double work on the arms a little bit there, right? Between the wall curls.
He says your arms are gonna get a break, but...
Well, they get a sneaky extra credit on them, right?
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so...
We'll call the grip strength bonus.
That's right, feeling good. Get those dumbbells ready for our wall curl. Again, second set, so now you know what weight you should use. You go too heavy the first time, did you go too light? Was the Goldilocks just right? Always looking for that just right weight.
So by reps, what? 8, 9, 10?
Yeah, it should be harder. 8, you're feeling it. 9 is, 10, oh my goodness. 11 and 12, right? So that's the sequence with the noises and everything. Here we go. Wall curls. Let's go. 12 repetitions. So again, if you get to reps 8 and 9 and you're not feeling anything, you don't have enough weight. However, if you're at rep 8 of 12 and you can't do any more, well, then you choose too heavy a weight. It's all a learning curve when it comes to strength training. And then you get stronger and you got to keep updating your weights.
That's right.
Increasing them, right? So you can keep getting that improvement. You don't plateau.
That's 8. Here we go.
And now we're feeling it.
3 more.
Oh, it burns so good. Come on, HASfit, try pushing through.
All right, this is your last one.
Very good. Okay. No more curls. Take those arms loose. Feeling good.
Come out.
Moving back to our lower body with our squat plus reverse lunge. Again, kind of thinking through your weight here. What weight did you use last time? Was it good? Do you need to update it? Challenging yourself. Can't be changed without some challenge. Okay, here we go. 8 repetitions in total. And begin. Squat. Good. Step back. Reverse lunge.
That's 1.
Squat control. Slow, slow, slow. Reverse lunge. Good. Every time controlling that lowering phase. Not just dropping down, but actually fighting against it. Keeping your feet flat on that squat. Driving through that midfoot. Now you see why we warmed that move up in the beginning. Shoulders are back. No rounding of the back.
2 more. Let's go.
Come on, almost there. Right to the end, folks. Finish
one.
strong. Last reverse lunge. Excellent. Next up, we have another combination move for you. We're going to do a hip up plus a dumbbell chest press. So we need 2 heavier weights that you would use for a dumbbell chest press, and we're moving to the floor, going down into our backs. This one's going to work our chest, triceps, shoulders, glutes, and core, all in one move here. So, if you have heavier weights, usually technique is up on the legs, and then use those legs to bring them back. Bringing my glutes nice and close to my heels nice and close to my glutes.
Your
my
glutes
elbows
close
are
to your glutes.
Yeah, glutes close to my glutes.
All right.
Elbows at a 45-degree angle. At the same time, I'm going to drive off my heels and press straight up and then lower the way back down. Now, we're going to have 12 repetitions in total. Ready? And begin.
Make sure you're pushing up over your chest and not up over your face.
Yeah, we're squeezing those glutes at the top. And when I said 45-degree angle at the elbows, that means that they're not tucked in tight to your body and they're not flared up over your face either. So it's kind of right in between. And then we control that way down for both the upper body and the lower body. Very efficient full body workout today. Getting a lot of work in a short period of time. So we love these compound exercises.
Here's 8.
Breathing in on the way down, and we're exhaling on the way up. And it's all about that control, not a race. 12 repetitions in total.
This is your last one right here.
And big power, straight up. Yeah, there we go. All right, so we can actually set our weights down to the side, and we don't need them for this next one, but we're gonna stay on the floor. And now I'm gonna turn over onto my side and gonna get into a side plank position. I'm gonna be up on both feet for mine.
And I'm actually gonna have my right knee down.
And now we're gonna do the side plank elbow to knee. So I got this elbow on my head, and I'm gonna bring, or my hand on my head, and I'm gonna bring my knee to that elbow, crunch, and return back down. We're doing this one for 12 repetitions on each side. Ready? And begin. So it's controlled through. Get that good oblique crunch. Not only is this working your core, it's also working your glutes you're gonna feel, and your shoulders. So it's working more muscles than kind of meets the eye here.
That's 8.
No breath holding here. Make sure you're breathing.
2 more.
11.
And 12.
All right, same move now.
Ooh, my glutes.
Yeah, that glute's working just that isometric contraction holding you there, right?
If you felt a little shoulder discomfort, just make sure that your shoulder is stacked directly over your elbow.
Yeah.
So that you're not doing this.
Yeah, or in front of you, right? Just a nice straight line there. Okay, we're up in ready position. And begin. And again, yeah, that glute definitely working that inside leg, holding that support. You want a nice straight line from that inside shoulder all the way down.
Halfway.
Staying focused.
That's 9. 3 more.
Keep that form tight.
11 and 12.
All right, so
Ooh, nice job.
that's one time through that circuit. Kind of a circuit doesn't look like much, but it's actually a butt kicker.
I mean, I think because we're not blowing through the movements as quickly as possible.
Definitely.
You're
Not a hit
using
workout.
some time under tension.
Yeah.
So it's really going to sneak on you.
Okay, so if you need to adjust your weights for the dumbbell chest press and hip up, now's the time to do it. Higher, lower, or if it's just right, you can keep it the same. I'm gonna place these dumbbells on my upper thigh, and I'm gonna sit back into ready position. You gotta make that noise too. My daughter's always asking me why I'm grunting. I think it's just a thing that happens when you reach a certain age. Okay, heels are nice and close to your glutes. And begin, press and drive off of those heels, squeezing the glutes, keeping that core tight throughout. Really focus, not just on the movement itself, but keeping that core engaged.
Also, be sure not to rest your upper arm on the ground. Maybe give it just a light touch and then right back up.
Back up, that's a great point. You have your resting down there. You're not keeping that time under tension.
Here's 8.
Come on, getting close, folks. Right to the end, HASfit tribe. We're in it together, come on. Feel those triceps, chest, and shoulders working.
That's 10.
Glutes working. Core all together. Here we go.
All right, last one.
And relax.
Nice job.
All right. When you set your weights down, don't need them any longer for this exercise. But we do need to come up into that side plank position so we're not breaking. A couple of big, deep breaths here as we move into position. And begin. You decide which variation is appropriate for you. Neither one is really easy. We got hard and harder over here. Keep those abs engaged throughout, no loose abs. Come on, nice
8.
straight line. Come on, keep fighting, keep fighting.
Last one right here.
All right.
Flip her over.
Everything's burning. It's working. It's working. I can feel it. I got a toe cramp, but I'm gonna keep moving. Ready, set, go. Nothing like a toe cramp on camera, folks. You haven't lived until you've had a toe cramp on camera. Come on. Working through that toe cramp for you guys out there at home.
6 more.
Love you guys. Come on, keep it up. Good posture.
2
right
more.
to the end.
11. Last one.
Excellent work, folks. Yes.
Man.
Nice work, Claudia.
I am feeling the pump.
I'm
on this one.
feeling real good after that one.
Yeah, that was good.
All right, we are going to move into a cool down next. Moving to the floor. Our first one's going to be a kneeling hip flexor stretch. We highly encourage you not to skip the cool down. It'll really not only help improve your mobility and flexibility, but it'll reduce soreness over the next few days. Don't skip the cool down. All right, kneeling hip flexor stretch.
Don't do it.
Half kneeling position, we'll know. I mean, not really, but okay. Half kneeling position. Glutes are nice and tight here. Abs are tight. Once this is all tight, now we can slowly, you got to make that noise too. You can slowly come forward.
You know what I always think of when you say this?
Hold. While she's giving her story.
Blood sport. You remember that part where
What?
Blood sport, where Jean-Claude Van Damme
Of course I know blood sport.
is like getting hit by his shidoshi. Was it shidoshi?
Close. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Okay, same move, opposite side.
Channel your inner Jean-Claude Van Damme.
There we go. JCVD. Abs are tight, glutes are tight, and come forward. Working our hip flexor and our quad with this one. Doesn't take a lot of range of motion.
No.
As long as you have those glutes tight and your abs tight.
That's right.
If they're loose, then you can kind of just come here and you're like, I don't feel anything. Keep them tight.
You can tell we've heard that a few times.
That's a few times. 3, 2, 1, 0. Moving to our backs, we're going to transition into a lying straight leg hamstring stretch. So lying position, lying flat on our backs, hands are out at my side, both legs are out straight. Now I'm gonna alternate straight leg kicks, right leg, keep that leg straight back down. So the temptation on this one is going to be, you get it halfway up and then you start bending your knee. And again, you're like, I don't feel anything. And that's how you say it too. So you can keep your legs straight. Even if it's like this high, all right? If that's all you can get with the straight leg, I'd rather you do this than do this. And just be like, oh, I got it all the way up there.
So mocky.
Well,
all right.
Guess I'm in a mocky mood today. My apologies for anybody's feelings that are offended out there today.
Don't be offended.
Write me an email.
Don't be offended.
And I won't read it.
We just want the best for you.
We want the best for you. That's it. That's it. It's a little tough love as a trainer is what we call that, right?
That's
tough
right.
love. Keep that back down to the floor here. Straight legs. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Goodness gracious.
I said that many times today.
I've heard it a few times.
Struggle bus.
We're gonna do lying floor angel next. Lying position, we're already there. Bring those straight arms back and overhead. Ideally now, they're like your hands and elbows are resting on the floor. Your mobility might not allow it. They might just be kind of hovering here, and that's okay. But get them as far as you can. Now, drag them, or pretend to drag them if they're hovering. Bring those elbows into your sides, and then extend the arms. Now, I want you to try to keep that lower back flat while you do this. It'll add an extra element of difficulty. And it makes you use a really cute face on this one.
Or your traps are really causing some difficulty here.
Ooh, you're trapped on this one, huh?
Wow.
Yeah, it's just a great one for upper body, that shoulder capsule mobility. Full range of motion, reach all the way over top as far as you can reach. And again, trying your best to drag them on the floor while you do this one.
So glad there's no overhead camera.
Oh man, my face is so cute right now. That laugh right there, I got my wife, that's like what I live for, is making my wife laugh like that.
He's so sweet.
All right.
Enough
That's enough. That's enough of the mushy business.
Alrighty.
Come on, just a few more here. Full range of motion, folks. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And then now we're just gonna lie down and take a nap.
Now we're gonna get some.
Nope, actually, we gotta move on with the rest of our day, and I'm sure you do too.
Yeah.
Thank you for showing up today and putting in that work. And one way to make sure that you keep showing up, putting in the work, is by following a complete exercise program.
That's right. Those programs can be found on the HASfit app.
So download it now and check it out, folks.
Don't forget to like us on your favorite social media.
Until next time, I'm Coach Kozak.
I'm Claudia.
And we will see you at your next workout.